Well, I was driving down I-75 and I needed a cup of coffee, so I pulled into Elliott's Bakery in downtown Trenton. And look who was sitting in here, my good friend Ron Hendricks with Destination Downriver. So I thought, why don't we sit down and talk about Destination Downriver,
Why
which
not? Yeah.
is a great, it's just a great way to put it because Downriver is a great destination.
You know, I gotta say, thanks for saying good friend, because number one, I think
We
the
are
check,
good friends.
Well, the check cashed, right?
Yeah, but
If
even
not,
if-
I do have my credit card with me today.
Right.
So.
But even before that, we've been friends for years now.
I believe the first time that we connected was when I actually worked in Dearborn at the Dearborn Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And so we connected. We were doing something called the Taste of Dearborn, and I said, "Tom, you got to come down and see this. This is great." And then that was several years ago, and here we are, many years later, and sitting in downtown Trenton having a coffee.
Yeah, and the transformation that's happening downriver it really has become a destination. Oh, they're making your latte. It really has become a destination.
It has.
And just for people that don't realize it, just name off a few of the towns besides Trenton that encompass the whole area.
So Downriver, and as you mentioned, we're sitting right here in the middle of Destination Downriver. Downriver is made up of 18 very unique communities, and it's very diverse. We have more rural settings to more kind of like your downtown hip type city settings. And we're sitting right here in the city of Trenton, downtown Trenton. We're actually at Elliott's Bakery today, which is owned by Chris and Brad Davidson, who are phenomenal members of the Southern Wayne County Regional Chamber. I had to put that in. But to the south of us, we have, or to the north rather, communities like Wyandotte, River Rouge, Melvindale, Ecorse, Southgate, Taylor, of course, and south of us, riverfront communities like Gibraltar and going further west, Rockwood, Huron Township. It's really a pretty, like I mentioned, diverse region.
And just yesterday we celebrated National Plan Your Vacation Day. And I think a lot of people don't really realize that the Downriver area is a great place to go to plan a weekend, a week.
Yes.
Because you can sit and watch freighters go by in some towns. Like you said, there are rural areas. There's great festivals, events, restaurants, shopping. And a lot of the downtowns have come alive again with new shops and restaurants. And so it's a great place, even if you're not going to spend the night, just to drive through here. Don't just head down I-75. Pull off and visit some of these communities and do some shopping.
Yeah, Downriver really is not what you would call a pass-through community. It's truly a destination. And one thing that we're promoting at Destination Downriver is the idea of having a daycation, where you plan a day trip or a day or two. And you mentioned coming and watching the freighters. I'm a big boat nerd, and we talk about Freighter Frank and a lot of the other people that are really into watching freighters in the community. But Downriver truly is a destination for boat nerds, because you can come and sit on the Detroit River and see all the those gigantic ships that's coming up and down the river all day long.
That is one of my favorite things about coming down here, because where I live, I'm kind of landlocked.
Yeah.
My wife and I love coming down here. We'll go to Wyandotte, we'll come here, and we'll go to dinner, do some shopping, and then you can sit, especially in the summer.
Yes.
It's a little hard today, it's 2 degrees.
Right.
But you can actually sit in some of these pocket parks on the
can,
water and watch these massive freighters go by.
Yeah, pocket parks are, I don't know if it's unique to Downriver, but it's very special in Downriver, where you can just pull in and stop at one of these pocket parks and enjoy the river. But we have a lot of larger parks as well. Elizabeth Park in Trenton, we're right down the street from where we are. Great spot. But the other great thing about Downriver too, Tom, is that it truly is developing, where we have a lot of new hotels, beautiful hotels, and great restaurants. I mean, very diverse group of restaurants throughout the region, and the International Wildlife Refuge right down the street, and the Yankee Air Museum on the western edge of the region, where you can go and visit. And there's a lot of great destinations, places to eat, places to stay, and enjoy a day in Destination Downriver.
Yeah, I actually didn't have this guilt until I started doing the show 12 years ago, and it was the first time I really, because I used to just drive down I-75, and to me it was a pass-through community. Until we started doing the show, and I started exploring this area, and now I have so much guilt that all those years I didn't realize what was here. And that's why my new mission is to get people to realize that Destination Downriver, this is a great place, like you said, just to come and spend a day.
A lot of people think of going to Western Michigan to see the lighthouses and the beaches, but a lot of people don't know we actually have lighthouses right here in the Downriver region.
I hope so. There's water here.
Right, there's water here, and there's ships. You need a lighthouse.
Right.
So the Mariners Memorial Lighthouse in River Rouge. There's a beautiful lighthouse on Gros Isle. We have an island community called Gros Isle, which is very unique and special. A lot to do down here. And I will tell everybody, go to destinationdownriver.com. You can kind of explore some of the things that we have, and then also go to the Chamber's website, swcrc.com, and you can see a lot of the members that are hotels and restaurants, like Elliot's Bakery, of course. A lot of great things to do here in the region.
Yeah, so make Downriver a destination for yourself and your family. Come on down here, and who knows, you might run into Ron yourself, and you can sit down and have a cup of coffee with him.
Cheers.
I swear this wasn't planned.